Trying to do a test without spilling my tea. Not easy. Decided to do a live stream at a slightly different time today. I suppose in the attempt, the hope that basically I might reach new listeners, I suppose, is the idea. And I hope this is okay, because basically yesterday someone said, your mic is awful, sort that out. So I have actually sorted that out now. That's the plan. Hello and welcome to our live stream. No one in the live stream. Where is everybody? I'm gonna play a song. The dog is in the garden. She's just been on a walk. She's very, very muddy. I'm going to move that tea. Not that you need to know that, because it's only going to get spilt every single time I hit the microphone. Hello, one person in the live stream. How are you? Who are you? How are you? Where are you? Lots of questions. Absolutely fine. Just to what? And they've gone again. You've gone again. Oh, right, what am I going to play today? I'm going to play a collection of silly songs. Might kick off with this one. Feeling a bit of a Four Non-Blondes vibe. 25 years and my life is still trying to get but this great big hill of hope for a destination. Na 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 na. People keep coming into my live stream and then leaving almost immediately. And so I'll try not to take it personally when I'm doing a live stream in my shed, and it doesn't matter if people aren't watching. In fairness, I'm not sure I would watch myself watch a strange man singing songs in his shed. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I said, hey, is this entertaining live stream material? Possibly not. Yeah, you see, there may be a reason that. Maybe a good reason why doing a live stream at midday in Britain. Hello, Mark Hughes. How are you, Mark? How's it going, Mark Hughes? I'm assuming that's not the same Mark Hughes that played for Man United and Wales. I'm guessing you probably get that a lot. Good to hear you well, mate. Where are you in the world? Are you in Britain? Hello, Amelia. How are you? 6 people on the live stream like that. I do like that. It always cheers me up because quite often I don't know what this is. It's some sort of like YouTube, something to do with the algorithm. But basically, I always get someone comes straight in the live stream and then leaves immediately. And I kind of have this idea that it's a little bit like someone going into a room and going, "Yeah, that's not for me," and just leaving. Ireland, but you're British. How is the weather in Ireland, Mark? It's actually not. I'm on the south coast of the UK near Brighton. It's actually not that bad today. I'd even say it's pleasant. Yeah. So basically, if you've never visited my live stream before, welcome, and I appreciate you being here. I play silly parody songs to amuse myself and hopefully anyone who's listening. I'm trying to keep an eye on the dog, who's just been for a walk and is very muddy. You're Polish. Hi, Amelia. So we've got representatives of Ireland and Poland. Kind of Bath. No, Bath's lovely. I'm doing the Bath Half Marathon in a month's time, and I'm absolutely not prepared. I've run a few. I think I've run about 18 marathons in my time, but haven't done anything for since 2019. So I'm putting a lot of faith in experience. Right, this is a very, very short parody of Whatever by Oasis. It's about being a dad. I'm free to eat whatever I want. Once the packed lunches are done, and as long as I don't mind the crab crisps, I'm also free for 7 minutes a day. Once the kids are asleep, and before I go to sleep myself. That's true. Didn't know that you can see my messages. Yeah, I can see the messages, which is awesome. WhatsApp, I'm new here. Can you play? I can't. Mark, I can't. Real Baby by Father Misty. That sounds interesting. My girlfriend of 2 years broke up yesterday. Mate, I'm really sorry to hear that. Pizza Slice 555. That's not cool. Can I give you any words of wisdom? Probably not. All I would say, mate, is that, and this is probably quite frustrating. I've just done a video on. There's a video on my YouTube channel about, and it's basically 5 things I would have liked to have said to my younger self about being single and often feeling lonely. There's lots of times in my life. I think in a way, you don't really know yourself that well till you have your heart broken, and it's a really unfun thing to go through. But mate, I hope you're okay, and yeah, it will get better. It's probably as bad as it is now, but I hope you're all right, and I'm sorry to hear that. And what would I tell my kids? I've got 3 kids, and they will all almost certainly go through all of this. I think this is definitely a part of life. What's that saying? Try and be happy that it happened, not sad that it ended. Easier said than done. But anyway, you take care of yourself, mate. Right, I'm gonna play a silly song. I'm gonna play. This seems apt. This is a parody of Lean on Me. Sometimes life can be poo, like a big bag of poo that someone has covered in poo. But there is a very silly man with limited ukulele skills who's on a mission to try and make you smile. Lean on me, be having a wobble, 'cause I am a man who's often quite wobbly, and we can wobble together, safe in the knowledge that it's not just you and me. It's true. One of the reasons I set up the YouTube channel is I talk openly about this. I've struggled with my mental health for years. I've got OCD, and that basically leads to intrusive thoughts, which are a nightmare, and depression. So I think to an extent, I'm trying to talk more about it, because I think there are lots of people out there potentially struggling, and there is a stigma about it. So I am trying to do my bit through the unlikely medium of childish parenting parody songs. Right, this is a parody of Let It Be by the Beatles, about childcare. I've just survived 3 hot hours of childcare, catering to their every need. One word was said constantly, Daddy. When every fluid has finally been cleaned up, at number 2 from number 3. Netflix and Disney, can you save me? Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. Rescue me. I hope my wife's bus isn't late again. Rescue me. Yeah, that's basically how I envisage parenting. Basically, is one adult in charge, waiting for the other adult to come back and help. It basically is quite hard work, and we've got 3, so we're outnumbered. You can't beat tea. No, I've treated myself today. I don't normally have sugar in my tea, but I thought, you know what? Today I'm going to have a sugary cup of tea. Only 2 people in the live stream, but that's fine. It's always important to just turn up. I'm trying to do this every day, and I've actually managed to do this every day since I think I started December the 27th. basically to try and grow my YouTube channel and one day hopefully get it monetized. But who knows? Right, this is Oasis. Slip inside the eye of your mind. You don't know, we might find a better place to play. You said that you've never been, but all the places you've seen slowly fade away, can't decide which octave to sing in. So I start a revolution from my bed. Flipping wind. Right, this often happens when I'm basically trying to play a song and I've got to keep the door open so I can get the Wi-Fi from the house. But it means, right, let's try and pick this up. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. Her soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Flipping paper keeps me... Right, I'm going to have to give it up. Sorry about that. Sorry to anyone who was... Hello... Din315. I do apologise for the paper issues. It's just what it is. It's an absolute headache. Anyway, this is a parody of Circle of Life by, I think, did Elton John write it? I don't know if or maybe Andrew or whatever. And it's about being nearly 50. So it's basically a kind of a bit of an autobiography. If you were born pre-1980, then my friend, you're a Gen X. Did your mum have a perm? Did your dad drive a Capri? Did you really love your BMX? Boomers are concerned for their pension, but most of them own where they live. But like Gen Y and Z, I'm sure you'll agree, there's a cohort they're glad not to be, who are in the U-bend of life, where it's an uphill struggle, defending your lifestyle choices, while you search for your kid's shoes, hoping that one day you might get flushed out of the U-bend, the U-bend of life. Yeah, that's basically, yeah, the idea of the U-bend of life is the idea being that if the beginning of your life, so I'm guessing like, you know, teens, early 20s is supposed to be easier, and then the end of your life, so like when you retire. I do remember you. Hello, Ahil. I hope you're well. I don't know if I believe in that. I think every stage of your life has its different challenges. So, you know, when you go through adolescence, that's tough. When you go through retirement, that's tough. I think at the moment when you've got, when you're in your 50s and you get to that stage where you've potentially got young children or children to look after, maybe a full-time job, and also potentially elderly parents who you might be worrying about, yes, that is quite tough. But again, no one likes a victim, so we just got to get on with it, really. Right, here is a song that hopefully will stay up if the wind decides. I'm putting it in the hands of the wind. Can you play a song? Yes, I can, Turtle Life. It's like, please stop talking and play a song. Right. This is a parody of I'm a Believer by the Monkees, and it's all about something I really like doing. I have always been a massive fan of lists, 'cause getting things done gives you dopamine. The world's out to get you, kick it in the bum by ticking off a list of things that you've already done. You want to get things done, be a list writer, a shot of dopamine. When you see that it's done, I write lists. I'm a list writer, 'cause I'm writing lists if I tried. There you go. Turtle life. I hope you enjoy that. Hello, jellyfish. Yeah, I always find if you have one of those days you're struggling a bit to kind of like get going, write a list, and then I would always, in a little cheat, write a list and and tick off a few things you've already done, because it's like, I'm sure that gives you a little jolt of dopamine. And we all have those days where you're like, oh, I can't be bothered. You know, we all have those days where you're like, I can't get out of bed, I can't do what we need to do. Right, anyway, this is a parody of Soul Sister by Train, and it's about my battles with depression. Depression is crap, it's a pain in the bum, pain in the bum. If my stress is crippling, I can talk to my one female sibling. She's less likely to over-worry, scream and shout like Andy Murray, or prejudge me like those mean people at work. She probably won't laugh like when I was 3 and I pooed in the bath. True story. If she did, I'll just remind her of that time in Fuerteventura when she thought she'd ask for the bill correctly in Spanish. Talking to your sister can clear the stress like a demister on your mobile phone. The dog and bone. She's got 3 kids, so she's often home. Oh brother, how long has it been? Hi Drags, sorry. Drags is one of my regular supporters, a very kind person who supports my YouTube channel. It's been 16 minutes, mate. And yeah, I'm trying. Basically, because people say, why don't you ever go, hello, Chaz Corbett? Why do I never do the same time live streamed? I suppose what I'm trying to do is basically get more people, or kind of reach more people, and YouTube basically tells you when you go into the analytics, it's like got the audience thing. It tells you when like the most of your subscribers or people have watched your videos are online, and I don't know how true that is. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's based on sort of clever data, but I'm like, for me, with 3 kids and a job, it's quite often more just when I can do it. And yeah, and I kind of thought, well, I kind of do it a bit around, and it seems to work. I seem to get a few more subscribers and stuff. So, right, this is a parody of Beyonce's If I Were a Boy, and it's about being James Bond. Being James Bond in the world today must be a total flipping nightmare, not knowing what to do or what to say. Should the final scene be an exciting slugfest? Or should James give the villain a cuddle before calmly suggesting a citizen's arrest? Probably wouldn't sell as many tickets. Guys, the live has 6 views and like 767. I think is the 6-7 meme still alive and well? My kids, in fairness, it peaked at Christmas when my kids would not do anything other than just say 6-7 all the time, which is pretty frustrating. And I kind of never really got it. I never really got, well, you saying that I'm 6'7", so you're basically saying that I'm mid. I'm not very good. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, that's fair enough, but I don't really get it. Right, okay. This is a parody of Blink 182, All the Small Things, and it's about toddlers. Toddlers that don't sleep is enough to make you weep. No more, I said, 'cause you will wet the bed. They will always, I know, won't get to watch my TV show. They will keep you waiting. It's incredibly frustrating. No, it's a milk embargo. Yes, that includes all drinks like milky milk, milky milk, milky milk, milk. You can't have any more milk. It's alive. Not at all. Hi, James. All milk, mate. Basically. Hello, Al. Yeah. So basically, that's definitely something. I think that's what is tiring about being a parent is just the constant, the repetition. It's just the repetition of like, if someone, a child, certainly a toddler a toddler is probably the most unreasonable stage of human life, I think, because they want what they want, and if you don't give them what they want, they'll just continue for an unlimited amount of time. Especially kind of bedtime. Bedtime was always really tough. Always just like, I really want you to go to sleep, please. I'm exhausted, and they're like, yeah, not really. If you ever get successful, which I hope you get successful, that's really kind. Try playing games with your kids. What, like like Twitch kind of thing? Yeah, potentially. I used to play Street Fighter 2 with my kids. We got like a reconditioned SNES. I used to love that. I basically spent 2 summers in, I think, 93 and 94 playing just playing Street Fighter 2 when I must have been like, I don't know, 14, 15. Some would say that's a bit of a waste of time, but I don't know. I quite enjoyed it. Right. This is a parody. This isn't actually, it's not a parody, it's just a song. This is let's see how many mistakes I can make in this one. I'm guessing several. Right. No, I'm not going to play that. Actually, I've changed my mind. 20 minutes. I tend not to do more than about 25 minutes because I've looking at the analytics, basically, and there might be nothing in the analytics, but basically people tend to drop off at 25 minutes. Everyone goes, they're like, yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm going. This parody of Sweet Caroline, and it's about being a dad when you need to lose some weight. So basically me when I need to lose some weight, which is after my birthday and especially after Christmas. When it began, when I noticed to build up a back fat and my underpants were feeling snug. Flipping paper. What can be done when you can't visit a gym in lockdown? To shred your chest or tone your bum, you can do this. Hands. Put down that second bit of cake, and grab yourself a banana and smash out some body squats. Do a body squat, ba-ba-da, while you're waiting for some toast to pop. How many should I do? Ba-ba-da. It's up to you when you stop. Try one. One's a good start. Right. It is slowing down the live stream vibe. I can tell because we're going. But actually, what's funny is they always say we as human beings, we're never happy with what we've got. There was definitely a time when I would have given my right arm to have 4 people on a live stream, and now, annoyingly, unless it's like 20 or 30, you're a bit, it's funny how your perception of what success is changes. And this is a parody of 3 Little Birds by Bob Marley. Don't worry about a thing. Well, that's easier said than done, Mr. Bob Marley. Your advice don't worry about a thing. That's not an easy thing to do in 2026. I woke up this morning, still concerned about my interest rates. And 3 small children started demanding their breakfast. And can we have some pancakes? Or maybe a bacon sandwich? No, you can have cornflakes, shreddies, or some toast. I suggest you don't worry about a thing, 'cause there's really very little you can do about it now. I spend an unhealthy amount. Hello, Neve, is it Neve? I've definitely said that wrong, sorry. But thank you for saying whatever was beautiful was beautiful. I spend a ridiculous amount of time worrying about things I can't control, so it's a bit hypocritical for me to sing a song saying don't worry. But I think everyone worries. I think I find that helps me when I'm, especially as someone who's got OCD and has intrusive thoughts. When I'm obsessing about some fictitious road traffic accident, or whether I might have upset someone by something I said if they took it the wrong way. For starters, in that example, people are not thinking that much about what you did or what you said, and usually when things have gone wrong, you're aware of it. But it helps me to realise you're not the only person in the world who struggles, and to an extent, that's kind of why I write silly songs and sing about it. Not to make light of the battles people have with mental health, but just to sort of say, look, it's just a thing. It's a thing that you'll have to go through. Because the minute you realise that, oh yeah, it's just a thing, it's just part of my life, hopefully it becomes a bit more acceptable, easy to manage. Who knows? Anyway. I really appreciate you joining me on the live stream. Thank you so much. Hello, do you remember me? I do. Free Tree. You can start some small classes about ukulele. Yeah, absolutely. I'd be more. There is a video. That's a very good idea, Drags. Thank you. There's yeah. I'm basically I'm just trying to get this YouTube channel monetized, but bigger, because I would genuinely like to help more people. I know there are lots of people struggling. I have a job where I work on Brighton Seafront, and we sometimes have to go and support the emergency services. I'm a first responder, and it's so much of it is mental health related. And I think one of the downsides of the internet is that it's actually made us all quite insular, and there are lots and lots of very lonely people out there, which is why there's another reason. I mean, it's all, selfishly, I live stream every day because in a weird way I feel like it's a bit social, which is odd. All right, he has 10 million subs. Yeah, there's definitely mileage in there. You can search about him. I will do, and thank you for the support. Right, I'm definitely going to go now because the dog's running around the garden with a stick. They love doing that, dogs, don't they? They always get a massive long stick, and I'm like, you're going to run into something and hurt yourself. Right, thank you so much for supporting me. I genuinely appreciate it. I hope wherever you're in the world, you're having an awesome time. Take care.